Hello, welcome back to the new class. And this class is based on CMAT 2019 and CMAT 2020 PYQ questions. So we'll cover two PYQs and I have sorted some questions which are beneficial. Some questions I have skipped because we have already covered those topics. So let's start the class with the first question, and this is the first question of the day. Please start. This question is based on, you can say, some time and work, kind of. Let's do it. Rajesh can check the quality of 1,000 items in 5 hours. So Rajesh can cover 200 items, I can say. 200 items in 1 hour. 200 items in 1 hour. Usually Rakesh can complete 75% of the same job. So if the 75% of the same job means he's completing 750 items in 3 hours. So in 1 hour, he will cover 250 items, right? How much time is required for both of them to check 1300 items if Rakesh stops checking after 2 hours? So Rakesh is not doing the work after 2 hours. Let's just find out the work in 2 hours. So in 1 hour, they both are working together and they can complete 450 units. In 2 hours, they will complete 900 units. Now Rakesh is not working anymore and they have to go to the 1300 units. They have to anyhow complete 1300. 2 hours are already exhausted. Now to cover this 400 unit balance, it has to be done by Rajesh only because Rajesh is working and Rajesh can do 200 units in 1 hour. So he has to anyhow cover 400 units and this will be covered in 2 hours. So total how much time is there? 2 hours this one and 2 hours this one. So this is total of 4 hours has to be there. The 4 hours is the answer for this question. This is the next question. Try it out. Hello. Don't be late. We have solved one question. Two oranges, three bananas, and four apples. So there are oranges, bananas, and apples. And this is the cost of them. 2, 3, and 4, costing 15 rupees. Similarly, 3 oranges, 2 bananas, 1 apple, costing 10 rupees. We have to find the value of 3 orange, 3 banana, and 3 apples. Such type of question can be solved. We have to anyhow make an equation in terms of 3, 3, 3, right? So the technique used in such type of question, you can say that let's multiply the first equation by x and second equation by y. I'm multiplying the first and second equation by x and y. So when I multiply, it will be 2x, 3x, 4x. 15x, 3y, 2y, y, 10y. Now, anyhow, I am making an assumption that these two equations will add up to this coefficient 333. So if I compare the coefficient of orange is 2x and 3y. That must be equal to 3. The final result is 3. Similarly, I am just comparing the apples. It is quite easy for me to solve. 4x, the coefficient of apple is 4x and y. And that must be equal to the final result, which is also 3. Solving these two values simultaneously, I am multiplying this equation by 3. Or I can multiply the first equation by 2, whatever it is convenient. And then I'm solving these two equations, this and this. I can get 10x equals to 6, so x equal to 0.6. So that's my x value. We do not know which number I have to multiply. I have to do a hit and try approach. Rather than wasting some time, let's just do it normally. It depends if your luck is there or not, okay, in such type of question. When I find the y value, it is also 0.6. So this number I have to be multiplied such that the result will be 3, 3 and 3. So what is the final answer? Final answer will be 15 into 0.6 plus 10 into 0.6. These are my x, y values. It is 25 into 0.6, which is 3 by 5, 5 and 3, 12, 5 and 3, 15. So that's my answer for this question. कौन सा फॉर्म? चलो ठीक है, भर लो, वो भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. बताइए. अच्छा, ओके ओके. आज ही लास्ट डेट है क्या? So let's start this question. There are 30 cylindrical pillars. The radius of each pillar is 35 and height is 5. Cost of painting the curved surface area. The curved surface area is what? It is this portion. This is curved surface area. The area of this thing is CSA. Curved surface area is how much? 2 pi RH. And we have to do the half of the number of pillars. Okay, only 15 pillars means. And the rate is given 10 meter per square, 10 rupees per meter square. And focus on the unit, it is centimeter and meter. So curved surface area, the total cost I'll just find total cost. This is 2 pi, pi is 22 by 7. Radius is 35. I'm dividing by 100 to make it in meters. And the height is 5. So everything is in meters square. I have to do 15 pillars, okay, half of the pillars, and 10 is the per meter square cost. Just find this thing. 5, 5, 25, 4, and 11, 1650. Easy calculation, you can just solve it out. This will be 1650. Fourth question. ठीक है, कर लो, चलो स्लॉट बुक कर लो. हाँ ठीक है, वो क्वेश्चंस आप करिए, फॉर्म फिल कर लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ये देख लेना बाद में वीडियो, है ना. आई जस्ट डू द क्वेश्चंस, आप कर लो वो. A management instituted 6 senior professors and 4 junior. 3 junior are selected at random. Probability that at least one of the junior would get selected. एटलीस्ट एक जूनियर तो होना चाहिए. तो आई एम डूइंग व्हाट, total probability to find this question. I am just doing total minus no junior is selected. Total minus no junior. Total probability is 1 minus no junior. I have to select. I have to select no junior. So all the senior must be selected in that case if there is no junior. So 3 professors are selected and they all are seniors. So this can be done in 6C3 ways. Divided by total probability is how much? There are 10 professors. I have to select only 3. So this is the total probability, total number of ways. This can be solved. It is 6, 5, 4. I'm just cancelling out the denominator part. This will give you 5 by 6 as the answer. Correct? At least one junior has to be selected. So total minus no junior. If there is no junior means all of the 3 professors are senior. आप फॉर्म फिल कर लो, ठीक है, ऐसे कोई कंपलसरी नहीं है. क्लास को बाद में रिकॉर्ड करते हुए देख लेना चीज़ों को, वीडियो पॉज करके क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना आराम से. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So let's solve this one. 6 tasks and 6 persons. Task 1 cannot be assigned to either 1 or 2. So there is task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Task 1, this is the task number 1, and so on so on. Task 2 must be assigned to 3 or 4. Every person has one task. This can be done in how many ways? Comment your answers. See, so this task number 1 cannot be performed, cannot be assigned to first and to second. So this can be assigned to 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this can be assigned to only 3 and 4. And this can be assigned to whatever the remaining numbers are there. No particular condition on the remaining 4 tasks. Correct? So there are possibilities now. If 3, 4 is there or there, it depends. So let's assume now, if the first position is taken by 3, then the second position must be taken by 4. This is a possibility. So the remaining, these values, there are 4 persons and 4 factorial. These places can be filled by 4 factorial ways. correct? It can be like if it is taken by 4, this can be taken by 3, and the remaining members are still can be arranged by 4 factorial. Correct? Now, it can be that the first possibility is filled by 5 and 6. So there are two ways to fill this blank. Second task is done by 3 or 4. This can be filled by 2 persons. The remaining 4 places can be filled by 4 persons in 4 factorial ways. So that's 96. So this, how much is it? It is 96 plus 24 plus 24, which is what? 120, 144 is the answer. A good question based on condition. And there can be chances that you didn't realize this one. This can be the possibility. Or you can just say that 96 is the answer and then do the double of it. It is 192. Anyhow, you can think anything. So, but the answer is 144. I hope this is clear. The possibilities are clear. It depends on 3, 4. Where is 3 and where is 4th person? Okay, let me know if it is clear. We'll proceed now. Try this one. Yeah, easy question. Maximum value of this thing. So whenever you have such type of question, the maximum value of this number, this thing is coefficient. You have to do the square, add, and then do the square root. Whenever you have a equation like this, the maximum value is this, and the minimum value will be minus. Maximum is plus, minimum is minus. So this is 5 plus 8, 13. Next question. Seven is to 6, easy question. Question based on allegation. There is a man, there is women. Average is 70, average is 83, and their combined average is 76. Apply the allegation. It is 6. It is what? 7. So the ratio is 7 is to 6. What does it mean? It means about the quantity of men and women. That is 7 is to 6. You can do the same question by assuming it is 70 men. This is the total sum. This is the total sum of women divided by total members are m plus w, which is equal to 76. When you find the ratio, it is same. Okay, moving ahead. length, breadth, and height are in this ratio. They all are increased by 100%. How much is the increase in the volume? So tell me one thing. If it is increased by 100%, means it becomes 200%. Means it becomes double, 2 times. So this is the meaning of getting increased by 100%. They become double. So everything become doubles. Everything, length, breadth, height is getting double. If it is initial volume is, let's suppose, what, 3 into 2 into 1, 6. Initial volume is, let's suppose, 6x. So the final volume must be what? Everything is getting double. Length, breadth, height of the original volume. Or you can say it is getting 2, it is getting 4, it is getting 6. This is the meaning. And this would be what? 4 to 8, 48x. So how much is it increased? It becomes 8 times. And increase in the volume of the cuboid. How much is the increase? 42x is the increase, which is 7 times. So in this question, if 1 is to 2 is to 3 is not given to you, still you can find the answer. Assume the initial volume is x, the final volume will be 8x. If the initial volume is x, the final is 8x. The increase is 7x. Next question. Okay, so 6000 and 6100 respectively to paint the 4 walls of 2 square walls. So there are 2 square walls and we have to paint 4 walls only. Height is same. Length of one wall exceeds the length of another by 1 meter. So if there is a 4, these are the 4 walls. Right? And this is length of one of them and the length of another is, let's suppose, anything, L plus 1. In that case, we have to find the area of these 4 walls. To find the area of these 4 walls, we do not consider breadth. That is why height is given to you. There is no use of breadth. Although you can say breadth is also equal to the length because it's a square. So what is the area? It is L into H. It is L into H. So that is 4L into H. This is the area of the 4 walls for the first square, and this is the area of the 4 walls of the second square. So this is the total area. It is clearly visible that the second area is greater than the first one. So it must be equal to 6100. But this is the cost. So this number, this is the area, has to be multiplied by the rupees. This is 5 rupees. Same for this one. This must be multiplied by 5 to make it into rupees. And this must be equal to 6,000. And this must be equal to 6,100. Right? So let's just solve this thing. So LH equals to here. I can easily divide. Yeah, that is more convenience. If I divide these two equations, I can easily get H over, no, L over L plus 1, which is equal to 60 over 61. So when I find the value of L, it is 60. So length is 60. I can easily find the height by plugging in any value. So height must be equal to what? No. 6,000 divided by 5 into 4 into length is 60. I'm plugging in the first equation. So 60, 60, 100 divided by 20, that is 5 meter. So that's the answer. You understand this one? Next question. Rectangular box of width and a cylinder of height and diameter. A, B, C are given to you. How much volume is left in the rectangular box? So the volume has to be found only. So this is the volume of the cylinder minus volume of this, volume of the cuboid minus volume of cylinder, which is pi r square h. So this is the length, breadth and height, which is 6, 8 and 10 minus pi. The answer is in terms of pi. I'm not using pi value now. But the radius is what? Diameter is A. A is equal to 6, so the radius is 3. And height is C. C is equal to 10. So it is 480 pi. 480 minus 90 pi. An easy question, but written in complicated way. And I'm not solving this question. I think there is no need, but still. Let's solve this one. So when you plug f of 0 equals to p, f of 1 equals to 1 minus 4 minus 3 plus p. And they are of opposite sign, means the multiplication of f0 and f1 is negative. Means p into p minus 3 is negative, which is only possible. These are the critical points when p is between them. Correct? You can say it is a positive value, it is negative and positive. So the option second is the answer. I hope your concepts are being revised here, and it is not that you are learning something new, but a quick revision before the exam. This is an easy question, that's why I didn't waste your time. Moving to the next one. I think this is again an easy one. Speed of boat is given. it takes thrice as much as time in going 20 upstream as going in downstream. So 20 is the upstream, distance equal to speed. Boat speed is there, stream has to be found. And upstream means they are traveling, boat is traveling like this, river is like this. So it is boat minus river, which is 5 minus stream, which is, let's say, water. And time taken is 3 times. Cover the same distance, but with downstream in time t, same distance. So we have to solve the value of w. Let's just divide this thing. So 1 equals to 5 minus w over 5 plus w. And this is 3 times. Solving this will give me the value 3w, 4w equals to 1510. So equals to 2.5. Okay. Yeah, try this one and comment your answers. ऑप्शन है पर मैंने छुपा दिए हैं, आंसर बताइए। Farthest distance would be what? There is a cylinder, the radius is 8 and height is 8. The farthest distance is this one that can be found. This is 16 in total. This is 16. That's 8. So the farthest distance is 8 root 5. Apply the Pythagoras, you will get to know. This is 8 root 5. This is 8 cross 1. This is 8 cross 2. 16 is 8 cross 2. Apply the Pythagoras over 1 and 2. It will give you root 5. हाँ जी, ठीक है. Okay. 2019 is done. 2020 has been started now. And we have 11 questions in 30 minutes. Keep up the same speed. Keep going. Smallest number by which this is must be divided to make it a perfect cube. Tell me the answer. Let me start now. So 2400 is made up of 24, which is 8 cross 3, and 100 is what? This is 100. 4 cross 5. 4 cross 25. To make it a perfect cube means the power must be a multiple of 3. This is already a power of 3. This is 2 power of 3. Now this value must not be there. So we have to divide by this number, which is what? 300. You can satisfy the options. To make it a perfect cube, there are already 2 zeros, which cannot be possible. There must be at least 3 zeros to make it a perfect cube. When you divide by this single zero is there. This is not possible because it will not erase 0. Either there must be one more 0 or there cannot be any 0. Can't be possible. This is the possibility. 2 zeros are eliminated normally and there is no 0 left. So option number 4 is the answer. Try it out. Four is the correct answer. Money becomes 8 times in 3 years. So amount is getting 3 times of the principal. And there is this 1 plus r over 100 raised to the power t, which is in 3 years. Okay, it is 8 times like this. So I can say this factor is 1 plus. I can cancel out p and I'll do the cube root. When I do the cube root, this is 2 and I can say r is 100% basically. Although there is no need to find r value, this much is sufficient. In how many times it will become 16 times of itself? 16 times has to be make. In how much time? 16 equals to, this is 2 raised to the power t. Now t equals to what? 4. You can plug the r value, whatever, but I just plug this value. So this is 4 years. Question based on compound interest. All the concept must be on tips. Okay. Next one. Sum of two numbers is 135, HCF is 9. How many such pairs are there? Four pairs are there, correct? So their HCF is 9 means one number is 9x, another number is 9y. Their sum is equal to 135. X plus y equals to 15. What? Sorry. Yeah, 15. So, and what is x and y? X and y are co-prime numbers. There is nothing common between x and y. So this can be 114, this can be 213. 3 and 12 is not possible. 4 and what? 11. Yeah, possible. 5 and 10 not possible. 6 and 9 no. 7 and 8. So these are the 4 pair possible. There is nothing common between these 4 pairs. So 4 is the answer. Next question. 84 is the answer. Yep. HCF is 21. Again, the numbers can be like 21x and 21y. And the ratio between the number is 1:4. Means the ratio is 1:4. Means x is to y is 1:4. Now the LCM is 84. The LCM of 21x and 21y is 84. Which implies that LCM of x and y is 4. Now if LCM is x and y is 4 and the ratio is 1:4. How can it be possible that x equal to 1 and y equals to 4? This is the only possibility. The LCM of 1 and 4 is what? 4. This is the only possibility. So the larger number must be 21 into 4, which is 84 itself. Okay, try it out. The work done by men, women, and child are in the ratio 3:2:1. 20 men, 30 women, 36 children. Amount 78. What will be the wages for say 15, 21, and 30 for 18 weeks? So let me start. If I assume the values is 3:2:1, okay, 20 men, 20 into 3 will be 60, 30 into 2 will be 60, and 36 into 1 is 36. This is 156. So 156 is the unit, 156x, whatever. This is the units they have done, and they are paying 78 rupees for that. Means half of this. One unit is corresponding to 2 rupees. Oh, sorry, 0.5 rupees. One unit is 0.5 rupees. Now 15 men are there. So 15 into 3 is 45 units. They will cover. 21 into 2 for women, 42 units, and 30. This is 87. This is 117 units. They are covering. So how much will they be paid? 117 into 0.5. For one unit, it is 0.5 rupees. I hope this is clear from this data. One unit is corresponding to 0.5 rupees. But they have to work for 18 weeks. Remember, it is daily wages. This is 18 weeks. So 18 weeks, and each week having 7 days. So that is 117 into 9 into 17. There are 4 options. And to save my time, what did I did? 7 into 9 is 63. And 63 into 7. The unit digit will be 1. Only one option is satisfying with the first option. Unit digit having 1. So that's the answer. I check the unit digit to save my time. There is one more option. And the unit digit is not 1 in that. I hope this is clear. The technique is clear. Although I didn't check, this must be 7371. Is it clear? Let me know. Any doubt? Moving to the next question. Okay, try it out. Try this question. A shopkeeper marks his books at 25% above the cost price. Due to the slump in the market, his cost reduced by 5%. And then to boost his sale, he offered a discount of 8%, due to which sales goes up by 25%. Compute the change in the shopkeeper's profit. Very good. A is the answer. All right, so let's start. If I assume the cost price is 100, the mark price will be 125. So there is a profit of 25% from here, we can say. This is 25% is giving me the profit. But due to a slump, the cost reduced by 5%, means the new cost is 95 rupees. To boost his sale, he offered a discount of 8%. He is giving a 8% discount. Discount is always given on the mark price. So there is an 8% discount on here on the mark price. Means the selling price will be what? 92% or 0.92 of 125. I can easily find this 8%, which is 2 by 25, which is 10 rupees. So 10 rupees is the discount. The final value is 115 rupees. Selling price is 115 rupees. His sale is increased by 25%. The cost price is 95 now. So from these two information, I can say the profit is 20 rupees, but it is for the initial stage. The sale is increased by 25%, means the profit is 125%, which is 25% is 1/4, which is 25 rupees. So the profit is how much? 25 rupees of, and initially the profit was what? 25 rupees. There is no change in the profit. A beautiful question. I hope this is clear. Okay, very good. Moving to the next. Yeah, try it out. Do it as soon as possible. Let's start. Physics, chemistry, and mathematics are always in a set. So these two physics can be arranged in 2 factorial, which is 2 ways. 2 ways for chemistry and 2 ways for the mathematics. This is total of 8 ways. And these 3 sets, these are 3 sets. 2 physics. This is 1 set of physics, 1 set of chemistry, and 1 set of maths. These 3 sets can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. So it is 8 into 6, 48. Try this question. Five years ago, the average age of ABCD was 45. So we can say here that 5 years ago, the average age was 45. Now it was how much? The average age must be 50. Average increased by 5. So average of 4 persons is 50. And X is included, but the average changes to 49. Now If I assume each person is 50, they all 5 persons are 50, okay, including X. The average will be 50 in that case, but the average is decreased. It becomes 49. So this can be possible when X is changing the average. Average is reduced by 1. Each quantity is reduced by 1. So in total, X must be what? X is doing reduction of 1 in all of the 5 members. So he must be having 45 years of age. So this is the answer. Good. Okay. I think this can be done. Can I skip? Vowels are never together. You can place XTR, and these are 4 blanks. A can go to 4 blanks, E can go to 3 blanks, and these 3 can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. So 12 into 6, 72. Yep, a routine question. Okay. Yeah, this was some question which, wow, I like, what is that? It was like that question. Uh, just remember, I can't help it now. Area covered by a bell-shaped curve from minus 6 sigma to plus 6 sigma. The answer is 99.99. It may be a fact that you have to remember. Okay, this was the option. 99.999666. Remember this thing. And it can be from minus 3 to plus 3 also. The answer is still the same. Don't ask me why, please. Last question. हाँ, कुछ यही होती है फिक्स वैल्यू. मुझे इतना इसका आइडिया है नहीं. देखता हूँ मैं इसको, ठीक है. कोई कॉन्सेप्ट है उसमें तो. लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज दिस, ट्राई इट आउट. Let's start. So the average demand of water is 33,000 liters. which will last for 50 days. So the total capacity is 33,000 into 50. This is the total capacity, total quantity of water in liters. By some people enter the city, but if some people, 37,000 is the increased capacity, which will last for 35 days. 37,000 is lasting for 35 days. How much minimum water should be used so that it could last 50 days? It has to last for 50 days. So let's suppose 15 more days are there. So this must be balanced. 50 days is total, 35 days are exhausted, 15 more days, and how much quantity is required according to that. So this has to be balanced. When you solve the k value, it will give you the option number B. A calculative part, you can divide by 5, and that's normal calculation you can do. So that's it. I think we have covered 24 questions as per the target. Very good. We'll do the same thing in the next classes, and we'll cover all the PYQs before your main exam. Focus on GK, and that will be a crucial turning point as much as you can. Okay. See you. Bye bye. Good night. Thank you.